This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Tuesday to talk Bitcoin, crypto, and the latest news that you guys need to know about. And so, if you guys are ready for the Zest, you're ready for the education, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and share the stream out with friends because YouTube and all these other platforms, they can't handle the Zest. So we must share the Zest ourselves. And I'm so happy to be here. Guys, thank you so freaking much for yesterday hitting 15,000 subscribers. That was incredible.
You're welcome.
Bitcoin for, do you own it? In Samuel L. Jackson voice.
That's a good one, Diggy. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Also, thank you to Mr. Yee earlier that gave $10 before we even started. Also, shout out to our amazing sponsors, Cake Wallet, Market Cipher, links in the live chat, as well as the description. Make sure to use code missteencrypto or code Zesty for 20% off. And I may be doing something with Market Cipher on Friday, so I'm going to keep you guys posted on that. Also, make sure you guys check out eToro. Get $10 on them when you sign up. All these links are in the live chat as well as the description. Let's make sure we say good morning to everyone that's beautiful in our gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous chat, man. Stunning chat. Stunning. Oh my gosh, guys, I went out in the snow this morning. I took a picture. I posted it on Twitter because I'm just crazy, man. And I was just like, I want to go like get some air. And it was cold air. Don't get me wrong. My hair got soaked, dude, soaked. But like, I loved it. I thought it was so fun. But temporarily fun, you know, we like warmth, you know. But I did to post this picture. I went out this morning. It was snowing like crazy. Oh, sheesh. Oh, Bell Miner, sorry, gave away 5 memberships. Yay, I'm so excited. That is amazing. That is absolutely awesome. Okay, so enough with the snow. Also, thank you guys again for 15,000 subscribers. My heart was so freaking warm and fuzzy yesterday. It was crazy. I ate a lot of food to compensate for it. So let's say good morning to everybody. Let's say good morning to everybody in the chat. I can't. I feel like my noodles just lost after yesterday. Sam 2020, hello. Gary Lee, good morning. Remind me later, I'll look at XRP for you. Isaac, what's a good level to buy Bitcoin at? I don't tell people what to do with their money. You could find someone that's going to rate your portfolio to do that for you. But yeah, no financial advice here. Have a bullish, bearish case scenario. Do whatever you think is right with your money. We have Randy 3 Diggies. Shout out to 3 Diggies again. Emma Galaxy, we have in the chat. Black Hat, nice to see you. Tom Allen, Sawtooth, Oval. Bell, again, thank you for being so zesty. I appreciate you. John Legend, hello. Andrew, what's up? Ben Spada said, wow, I'm actually early. Literally, Diggy said the same thing. I saw him say that in the chat before. People love being early to the show, and I love them being early. I love seeing the early conversation. A lot of the time, you guys give me a little giggle wiggle, you know what I mean? Thank you for subscribing, David. Welcome. Who else is in the chat? I'm so excited today. Musa, thank you for subscribing. Oh, poop. Hello, everybody. Hello. Cuzzy, hello. Otto, hello. Mike Volmer, Flying Tiger, good morning, everyone. Chump Change, thank you for the raid. Shout out to Pocket Change. I have to look into your Saturday and Friday night streams. Can someone give me details in the Discord, please? Because I need to know more of what's going on there. Andy S., nice to see you. Zero Dune, welcome to the show. Rob said he clicked the wrong poll answer. That's okay, Rob. We forgive you. Andy Lee, good morning to you. It's amazing to see you. Dave P is in the chat too. Dave P is amazing. Dodgeball, hi Dodgeball. Oh, we got Geo in the chat. Oh, Geo. Who's Crypto Farmer Donato. Oh, it's Chacho Muffy. Hello, Chacho Muffy. He said it's beautiful out. I don't know if I would call it beautiful. I think seeing the snow come down is nice, but then like by tomorrow, you know, the New York that we're in, it's just gonna be a big pile of black poop on the sidewalk by tomorrow. So, you know, is it great? It's cool to watch, but we want warmth. We want Florida. We want the South. You know what I mean? Joe Harvey, good morning. Flat Smack. It's Smokey in here with Smokey Dan. Jack said Miss Queen Crypto from X. Hello. Nice to see ya. Technique Teak. Hello. Nice to see you. Tom is chilling it in the chat. We got XRP A11Y. Slarty say hello from the UK. No snow there yet. Well, you're lucky. Stay warm, stay toasty, and enjoy yourself, Slarty. Thank you so much for joining the show. I appreciate it. Cody Rice said cold air is good. I mean, you know what? I actually did, like, I felt like a little off, you know? And then I was like, you know what? Maybe going outside is good for my health. So I went outside and I felt the cold air, and it actually helped a little bit. I'm not going to lie. So I felt a little bit better after that. You're telling me Miami, but I thought you didn't like Miami, Gio. What? You got to pick one. You got to pick one. Daily Crypto Trader from X, hello. Who else? I think I got everyone. I think I'm okay. Oh, Wick, hello. Tell wifey I said good morning. I know she's probably working out right now. All right. I think I got everyone. I want to say I did. David G, Raul Fibonacci, Joey W. Okay. And if I didn't get you, then just yell at me, mellow fellow. You can yell at me. It's going to be okay. Like, I'll accept it because I don't want to skip anyone. I want to give people love. And even troll some people if I need to. But that's just the way life works. Oh, you guys are hilarious. How many subscribers do we have right now? It's like insane. Like yesterday, we just like kind of like took off. And I was like, it was amazing to watch like just the whole event, the community coming together. And we now have 15,035 subscribers. Like that is beautiful. That is the definition of pamping it. Don't you know, pamp it. All right, let's get after it, guys. Let's get into the news. And I'm going to let you guys know about a hack. That's happening right now. And, you know, again, the double standards always come through as we are smashing the likes, subscribing, share this stream out with friends because we want 150 likes, 100 live viewers. There's always a double standard. The double standard always applies. And who is it? Between TradFi and DeFi. Every time there is the slightest little itty-bitty hack in crypto, everybody hears about it. Mainstream media hears about it. Oh my gosh, crypto is so bad because an exchange got hacked, or somebody, a DeFi protocol got hacked, or somebody lost money because they were irresponsible with their own wallet. Let's put it on every headline. But you know what doesn't make the headlines, again, what we talk about every day, is the security and data breaches of the banks. Right, Dave Anthony? Thank you. Bank of America is warning customers of a data breach after a vendor hack. And we're hearing about this now in February. When did this actually occur? In November. And we're going to see how much sensitive information always gets leaked because the banks do not care. They do not let mainstream media know. And therefore, you don't know that the banks nearly get hacked almost every single day. And it doesn't matter who it is. Bank of America. Let's jump in. Bank of America warns customers of data breach after a vendor hack. We see here that they're warning customers of a data breach exposing personal information after the IMS, one of its service providers, was hacked last year. Customer personally identifiable information, PII, exposed in the security breach includes the affected individuals' names, addresses, social security numbers, dates of birth, and financial information, including account and credit card numbers, according to details shared by the Attorney General of Texas. The bank serves approximately 69 million clients at over 3,800 retail financial centers and through approximately 15,000 ATMs.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
At peak of bull run 200K is my modest opinion on your future subs. Congrats, Randy.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Zero Dune. I can't with you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Oh, poop. There we go. So it says here on literally November 3rd, IMS was impacted by a cybersecurity event when an unauthorized third party accessed the system, resulting in the non-availability of certain IMS applications. On November 24th, they told Bank of America the data concerning deferred compensation plan service by Bank of America, and they may have been compromised. Their systems were not compromised at Bank of America, but everybody's sensitive information got leaked, including their social security number. The fact that this happened in November and people don't even know about it even now, and the mainstream media is not reporting on it, shows how bad it is. They also have another partner that got breached in May of 2023 that had financial account information, credit cards, social securities, and or other unique government-issued identification numbers handled by the leading accounting firm Ernst & Young. Again, May of 2023. So in May of 2023, November of 2023, your data was compromised at Bank of America, including your social security number and basically anything that you need to go on with your life and prove that you are who you are. Except it doesn't matter because Bank of America, whether somebody's stealing your information or maybe they're selling your information, if you really think about it because they care about money, Bank of America also got fined $250 million, if you guys remember, because they were giving out and using people's information to create credit cards and credit accounts without their permission. So Bank of America, they might give your information away, they might get hacked for your information, and they might just use it for their own greed. That is the way the banks work, and unfortunately, nobody reports on it except for this show. So if you guys understand this, you will understand that this is the start of us unraveling the bank and the financial system. Then you share this out. Besides Bank of America, which if you look at the chart too, we had the start of the financial crisis, March of 2023. That was literally, I'll draw the line. That was right here, starting right here. As you can see, Bank of America hasn't even recovered stock-wise from March of 2023 when the whole financial crisis was happening. They have not recovered. So that just shows you a lot, that the stock is doing absolute trash. It's 100% sideways, and the banks are not strong. Because if they were strong, why wouldn't Bank of America be right here at $50 like it was in January of 2022 at its peak? Or 55 in 06. Seems like the banks have been deteriorating for years. Speaking of a deteriorating bank and the whole financial system, we have NYCB, New York Community Bank. Now, New York Community Bank is very concerning, and it's only the beginning because of real estate. Apparently, real estate pain for regional banks is piling up, and this includes NYCB and their exposure to commercial real estate. Obviously, America is falling apart because of the leadership we have, because of inflation. So all of these investments, especially NYCB, buying real estate in New York, that has gone down exponentially because New York is getting destroyed because of the leadership, because of all the corruption. And where does the corruption come from? It comes from fiat. If you look at Bank of America, where's the stock? At lows at $4.50, somewhat found support here, but this level was last seen over here in the year 2000, before I was born, kiddos, before I was born. And then before that, it was 1997. So the only level again below this is $1 or $0. The banking crisis is still happening, guys, and I don't understand why people keep ignoring it. I don't understand why the mainstream media is not going on every day and saying, hey, look at these stocks that get halted, that these banks, we don't even know if they have reserves, we don't know how over-leveraged they are, and we don't even know how corrupt they are because we know the people that are associated with the top bankers. We don't even got to go into JP Morgan and the cases brought up against them, do we? We don't have to get that deep, do we? It's very obvious that the banking system is one big curtain. It's all theater. And one day, the show will end. It always does. Fiat was made and was not made with any sort of sustainability in mind. They just print. They print. They're printing. They devalue. They devalue. They take. That's how it works. If you even go to the local banks, there's a local Chase Bank that if you go in it, people cannot get more than $200 out of the ATM or they get none at all. I personally saw this with my own eyes. So there are people that cannot get money out of the bank now. Cash is not available to them now. So what makes them think that if the global financial crisis starts to kick in again and NYCB fails like SVB did, that all these other banks won't have ripple effects, including the top ones, because none of them have money. None of them. And if you go try to get your money from the bank today, ask them for 10 grand. See what they do. Ask you questions. Where is it going? What are you doing? Sign some papers. And you're going to have to come back a few times because we do not have the cash to give you. It doesn't make sense. The system is unsustainable. It's completely corrupt. And this is the only reason why these bank stocks even exist. Because otherwise it would have gone to zero already. Harsh reality, but it's the truth. Let's continue to get after it, my friends. Let's continue. Wow, it's just ridiculous. Like, it's actually like the definition of
hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Now let's continue. We're going to talk about more things going on in the space that could be cause for FUD, that could be cause for the theater. And that is Binance founder CZ Binance. You know, he's a dude, a guy in the world that got absolutely slammed by Gary Gensler, Janet Yellen, Liz Warren, and all of these people that claim that they're here to protect you, which is probably the worst thing you can hear from a government, and never gave us any receipts. Again, this whole thing that happened with CZ. Who was using Binance? How much money was moved? Where are the blockchain receipts? Where are the banking statements of all this terrorist financing? It doesn't exist. And CZ Binance is now under siege from these people. Apparently, he was supposed to have his hearing and his sentencing date this month. It appears that it's going to be moved to late April. The criminal sentencing for Binance founder and former CEO CZ Binance has been pushed back to April 30th. The notice of rescheduled hearing was filed in the Seattle federal court on February 12th. He was originally due to be sentenced on the 23rd and pleaded guilty to money laundering charges. He's expected to face up to 18 months in prison. However, a November 24th filing by the prosecution indicated he may face a harsher punishment than initially expected. Quote, the defense claims that Mr. Zhao faces merely a brief sentence and has no incentive to flee. The reality is that the top end of guidelines range may be as high as 18 months, and the United States is free to argue for any sentence up to the statutory maximum of 10 years. According to the SEC, Zhao could face a 12 to 18-month sentence at a minimum security prison under U.S. sentencing guidelines. He's currently out on bail after a $175 million bond. They ordered that he was barred from traveling. He could not go back to Dubai. Binance reached a $4.3 billion settlement with the government, which, again, where does that money go? What is it really used for? Whose pockets does it really go in? Why? The whole thing goes back to why and where are the receipts, and we really never get them. So as far as I'm concerned, again, this is FUD. CZ Binance is under fire, and we still don't understand anything that happened there, unfortunately. I would like to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I want to know who is really behind all of this. And it just boggles me that they even had the idea and had high status bidders to go and get and buy FTX so they could reboot FTX, which apparently isn't happening now. But they were going to allow FTX to restart. And they saw promise in that. Yet they come after Binance, who's completely compliant. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Let's talk about someone else that, I don't know, maybe doesn't make sense to some people, and that's Craig Wright. Craig Wright was told by the UK court to stop making irrelevant allegations as his trial continues. We're going to dive into Craig Wright, and I want to know if you guys in the chat believe that Craig Wright is really Satoshi. Put a 1 or a yes emoji if you believe that Craig Wright is Satoshi, and put a 2 or a no if you believe he's not, and he's just a little bit cuckoo. Australian computer scientist Craig Wright unleashed fresh allegations against several members of the crypto community and was in turn accused of offering different versions of the same story in court in his cross-examination in a trial over his claims of having invented Bitcoin, and it continued in the UK High Court. The Crypto Open Patent Alliance, COPA, a non-profit backed by crypto players such as Coinbase, MicroStrategy, Jack Dorsey, sued Craig Wright in 2021, accusing him of committing forgeries in an industrial scale and trying to prove he's Satoshi. We see in a particularly heated exchange following the lunch break, the counsel asked Wright to stop making irrelevant accusations or allegations and to answer the questions. Wright has accused COPA members of turning Bitcoin into a money go up token scam. He protested, presiding the judge. They intervened, saying that his arguments were not going to help him make a judgment on the case. Quote, counsel is quite right to stop you because it sheds no light whatsoever on the issue I have to decide. Do you understand? And Craig said, I do. We're going to see what happens next with Craig Wright. He apparently keeps facing some issues as far as proving he is Satoshi, which I don't know. I can't really say anything about that because this is a heated lawsuit. And I'm not trying to get in the middle of that. But you see here that it's definitely something that people are upset over, that Craig Wright's upset over, and he's still trying to pursue and say that he is Satoshi, whether he is or not. He's still fighting for it. I don't know why anyone would want to say they're Satoshi. I would be horrified. But I would like to ask Craig why, even if he is, why he would choose to go out publicly and want to do this. So I would definitely love to ask him that question. That would be something I want to ask. Next, and this is something I talk about a lot, and I like to talk about it because it really gives you a lot of perspective. If you guys, remember my rants on stablecoins, I'll just say it again. I think stablecoins are a good medium of exchange. However, I think they're too centralized where I don't like the fact that if they don't like you, they don't like what you're doing, they find out what your address is, they freeze it and don't let you move your money. Absolutely horrifying, pretty much a CBDC. However, they do bring hyperdollarization where people in other countries that may be unbanked, that have an internet connection, could access a stablecoin on whatever blockchain they choose to use and have purchasing power where maybe their fiat currency is diminishing. I bring it up all the time, and I love that this article came out talking about taking the words right out of my mouth with Argentina. If you're in Argentina and you're experiencing triple-digit inflation, you want to protect your purchasing power. Your purchasing power is of the utmost importance.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Bruh. New living room setup. I
what
like
a troll, dude. You're trolling me. Thank you. If you're in Argentina, you want to maintain your purchasing power. They are experiencing triple-digit inflation. Within the first month of Javier Milei, the new president, being elected and in office, their currency slid in value by 50%. People are struggling there, which is why Bitcoin adoption is soaring. And also, stablecoin, Tether, and Circle are boosting and dominating purchases in Argentina. We already know that they want to dollarize the country as well. And then we think that Bitcoin might have a role in there some way or another too. Argentina, the nation which recently elected self-described anarcho-capitalist Javier Milei as president, had the largest purchasings and holdings of stablecoins in Latin America over the last 6 months. Dealing with severe economic crises and plunging peso, 60% of Argentine crypto purchases on Bitso were for dollar-based stablecoins like Tether and Circle, and just 13% of the buys were for Bitcoin. This compares to Colombia, Brazil, and Mexico, where stables ranged between 31 and 40% of total crypto purchases. They say Argentines are responding to the current political and economic context, which has promoted the acquisition of stables as an alternative to inflation and devaluation. So there you go, guys. This is what I'm talking about. The nation's annual inflation soared to 211% in 2023. They're the second in Latin America for crypto adoption and 15th in the world. So obviously we see that crypto is an amazing way out for people to be able to hold their value, to be able to own something that isn't constantly being taken from them. It's not fair That's why it's great that Javier Milei is like, okay, man, like, let's make sure that we can allow people to get stable coins, boost Bitcoin, and make sure that at least there's hope that people can succeed in that economy. If people are losing their value left and right, how can they survive? How can the country itself survive if its people are barely living? It's coming down to that point. I'm not saying it's Argentina level, but we're definitely facing that crisis in the United States where people can't eat. People can't afford to live anymore. People can't even afford to go out and go buy dinner. This is horrible. Absolutely horrible, which is why we love Bitcoin, which is why we love the fact that we have 21 million of finite supply, having every 210,000 blocks approximately every 4 years. This is what we need. This is why we need to be our own bank and educate people on the subject. So again, very interesting article, something I've been saying for a very long time that's actually coming through here. Lazarus, very savage. I don't have a savings account. I just invest in crypto. That's spicy, spicy. Spicy, spicy. All right. Oh gosh, yeah, you guys are funny in the chat. All right, let's get after it. Do you think her boyfriend is like, babe, can we watch Netflix tonight instead of talk about crypto? Alberto, I would if that was the way it was, then maybe it's not the person for me. We're going to talk about another place too. We have Isle of Man that's contemplating including crypto in their investment definition. Now, I think this is very interesting because the Isle of Man, we don't hear about them too often, but we also see here that they are wanting to give definitions for crypto, but also saying something that China and a bunch of other countries are saying, which is that they have to regulate crypto for the purpose of AML, for anti-money laundering, which again does not make sense because less than 1% of crypto's transactions are for illicit activity. Why? Because of the blockchain. And we can't even count how much money. It's probably inconceivable, the amount of money that goes through TradFi in every single country that enables that illicit activity. But let's hear what they got to say here. The Isle of Man, a self-governing British dependency and well-known offshore financial center, opened a public consultation to its future of crypto regulation. They had a discussion paper on the oversight of certain crypto asset activities for AML and financing of terrorism purposes. According to the release, they're going to identify crypto-related businesses as posing significant AML CFT risks, requiring tighter regulation. But they're also saying currently the majority of crypto firms are already registered and supervised. They have several options for crypto regulation. Their first one is to stick with the current framework regulated by the Designated Business Registration and Oversight Act in 2015, and they think this option would not mitigate risks. The second one is to extend the existing definition of an investment to include crypto assets. This is the benefit, they're saying, having tokens covered by the investment definition and those that are not, by removing the risk of regulatory arbitrage. So they're basically saying that they could just edit a few things here and there. But then other options are like, let's create a separate framework. Duh, man. They're also thinking of integrating with MiCA in the EU. I think MiCA is a little bit extra. I think they're a little bit tyrannical, to say the least. However, at least Isle of Man is like, okay, do our existing regulations work? Does it mitigate the risk? Should they add to the existing definition of investment to include digital assets and maybe go minute by minute there? Or do we just have a completely new framework for this asset class since it's nothing like any other asset class?
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Have a great day. Cheers, smile.
Thank you, Joe Harvey. Or do they say we have to create something completely new for an asset class that's nothing like anything we've experienced before? At least they're thinking this is not anything we've seen by our government saying, hey, like, besides Gary Gensler saying, oh, our existing rules from literally 100 years ago already apply to crypto. How? When this stuff wasn't even conceivable 100 years ago. It doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense. Thank you, Ronald, for the heart me. I appreciate it. Sir Lewis for the chilies. CJ for the hands hearts. I appreciate that. You guys know the spice. You guys know the spice because it frustrates me. It frustrates me. And you know what also frustrates me is when people see articles like this and they cheer, woo, 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 this rich man bought Bitcoin. But the thing I always tell you guys is this is why you cannot wait for all of these rich people to tell you that they bought for you to feel comfortable, because when do they buy? When you are not, and when you are scared. That's why that famous line, like when there's blood in the streets, man. Oh, it annoys me. Like people are waiting for Apple, for BlackRock. They waited for BlackRock. They waited for all these people to say, hey, we're buying Bitcoin, for everyone to feel all warm and fuzzy. All the TradFi bros. Oh, yay, Papa BlackRock bought some Bitcoin. I'm so happy. Really, bro? And then this guy, Peter Thiel, right? He said he made a $200 million investment in Bitcoin and ETH. But when did he do it? Before the bull run. Peter Thiel's founder fund made a $200 million investment in Bitcoin and ETH before the bull run. According to CoinDesk, that increased Bitcoin nearly 124% and ETH 75%. The founders fund started to push Bitcoin when it was below 30K and acquired more Bitcoin and ETH in the subsequent months. Thiel has been a long proponent of Bitcoin, linking its price to rise during a critique of central banks and fiat currency. During the 2021 bull run, he said he felt underinvested. Apparently, they sold most of their crypto in March of 2022 before crypto winter began and then bought again. Bro, oh gosh, like that is insane. Like that is so wild. So there you go, guys. People don't freaking tell you. They don't tell you when they buy, then they tell you when they sell, and then they tell you how much money they made. That's how it always goes. That's how it always goes. So stop waiting for all of these people.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Joe.
That's not your natural hair. You used a curling iron this morning.
Joe, you literally like want to fight with me or something. How can you curl this? I know you're trolling me, but you can't fake that. Like, it's crazy. But like, I don't understand. Stop waiting for people to tell you that they are buying for you to feel comfortable. If you enjoy something, if you like Bitcoin and you enjoy this beautiful space of having your own money, being your own bank, holding your value, then you freaking get it. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. But why wait for all these other people when you could have made the decision yourself? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't freaking make sense. I'll never understand that mindset. Never, ever. But it's, again, another example. Big boys buy when you're not watching. We see the demand for Bitcoin rising to the top. Listen, Bitcoin is like the creme de la creme of the investment assets. It's the best performing asset of the last 14 years. There's no better way to describe it. Michael Saylor believes the demand for Bitcoin products is 10x the supply. I want you guys to listen to a little bit of a clippity-doo and let me know what you think.
I think this is your first time joining us since we saw these Bitcoin spot ETFs began trading. Initially, we saw shares of MicroStrategy sell off, but now, since January 11th, MicroStrategy is outperforming all of those ETFs. Walk me through your outlook for Bitcoin, and then we'll jump into earnings.
Well, I think a lot of this is just indicative of the popularity of Bitcoin as an asset class. It's now the world's most popular investment asset. It's novel, it's digital, it's global, it's unique, and it's uncorrelated to traditional risk assets because it doesn't come with exposure to any given country, currency, company, quarterly result, product cycle, competitor, not to weather, not to war, not to an employee base or supply chain. And so that makes it a natural addition to the portfolio of a responsible investor. There's 10 years of pent-up demand. People have been waiting for these ETFs, and finally, mainstream investors are able to access Bitcoin. And I think That's what's driving the surge of capital in the asset class. And initially, there was a rebalancing as people were moving capital between the futures market and the miners and MicroStrategy and the ETFs. But following that rebalancing, I think the assets found its footing. And now people are beginning to realize that there's 10 times as much demand for Bitcoin coming in through these ETFs as there is supply coming from the natural sellers who are the miners.
Yeah, and of course we're going to get the halving event, which imagine will, sort of shift some of those supply-demand dynamics coming into the spring as well. Earnings last week, you rebranded the company or announced the rebranding of the company as a Bitcoin development company. What does that mean?
Well, it's a natural decision for us, given the success of our Bitcoin strategy and our unique status as the world's largest public company holder of Bitcoin. MicroStrategy is an operating company that can actively manage its capital structure and its business operations with more flexibility than an investment trust, which is what these spot ETFs are. So we're going to develop software. We're going to generate cash flow. We're going to leverage the capital markets, all in order to accumulate more Bitcoin for our shareholders, and also to promote the growth of the Bitcoin network. Given the fact that the majority of enterprise value is now based upon those Bitcoin-related activities, it makes sense for us to call ourselves a Bitcoin development company.
So there you guys go. Michael Saylor, very bullish. He's talking about the halving, which is very important. And he's saying that, again, Bitcoin is uncorrelated to all these traditional assets. You look at the banking stocks, they're going to zero. You look at gold, same price since I was born. Again, I'm just joking, but you know what I mean. Very flat, very dead. So bonds, you look at actual freaking fiat currency and see that it's diminishing while Bitcoin is just going up. And the reason being is because the traditional financial system was made to fail and there is no sustainability to it versus Bitcoin, where it's very sustainable, has a finite supply and code, which makes it finite, which makes it not discriminatory, which makes it the beautiful decentralized being that it is. And we love decentralization. Love it. I love decentralization. Do you love decentralization in the chat? Do you guys love being your own bank? Do you like having money that belongs to you? Can I have a 1 or a freaking yes emoji or a 2 and a no emoji? Okay, let's continue on. Can't even look at this chat. Yes, okay. Let's continue. So, news. Hold on, I need this to kick up. Beautiful. Impersonate Gary again? Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
New news on the ETF front, and that's Franklin Templeton joining the Ethereum ETF race. Franklin Templeton applied for a spot ETH. I'm so used to Bitcoin ETFs, man. Spot Ethereum ETF with the SEC. This joins BlackRock, Fidelity, ARK, and 21 Shares, Grayscale, Van Eck, Invesco, Galaxy, Hashdex, who all submitted applications in the recent months. Apparently, this is going to be like by May. We might have an answer there, but that's just a little update for you. And I wanted to let you guys know that the ETH ETF is going to come through. Also, I'm a little bit skeptical of all these people in TradFi because they don't want to be transparent and they're not used to transparency, including Valkyrie, who said they don't see a need to publish their Bitcoin ETF wallet.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Are the majority of people buying BTC at $50,000? Or are they saying why bother?
I feel like that's a question for the chat. A lot of people are like, I wouldn't buy now, but I always enjoy having money that belongs to me. So I don't think it really matters to me, the price. Just in my opinion. But yeah, you guys in the chat, I literally cannot with you. But here we go. This is why I'm very skeptical of TradFi. Again, another example, because they don't want to be transparent. Again, Valkyrie saying they don't see a need to have their Bitcoin ETF wallet published. Within right here, where is it? The guy said, I don't see the need to make wallets public.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Gypsies are the main user base of Bitcoin.
Oh, jeez. Oopsie. They said, I don't see a need to make the wallets public. We, as everyone else who has an ETF, utilize a fund administrator who also doubles down as a qualified custodian of cashing securities, ours being a U.S. bank. And they have access to the wallet information. They know where it is and what's in it. I think it's nice that some people put the wallet address out there, but it does pose a major cybersecurity risk. And that's not something we would do.
Oh my God.
This is the huge problem with TradFi because they're like, oh yeah, like our custodian is a US bank, so we're not going to publish our address. We want to know that you have the money that you say you do. That's why the address is a thing. But they don't want to be transparent because what if they're lying? And who's going to fact check them? The bank? Who's corrupt? Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. All about the money. It's all about the money. These people don't want to be transparent, and it makes me laugh. Makes me laugh. What also is not making me laugh, making me very interested in the chartery is Bitcoin traders. They want to scoop up options bets at 65K and higher. We have some bullish sentiment out here. Go away, little ad. Go away. More move over fears of Bitcoin price drop due to so-called overbought technical conditions and potential selling by bankrupt crypto lender Genesis. They're snapping the cheap out of the money OTM Bitcoin calls or bullish options bets at levels around the crypto's lifetime high of 69K. Many call options at strike 65, 70, and 75K changed hands on Deribit, the world's leading crypto options exchange. Call options give investors the right to buy the underlying asset at a specific price and the stated date, while they confer the right to sell. The buyer is implicitly bullish on the market. Quote, we see a concentration of open interest in 50K calls and seeing flows in 50, 60, 75K calls in the listed options markets from April to June maturities. These flows demonstrate the conviction from buyers willing to pay a premium to take on these positions, suggesting investors have a constructive view on Bitcoin. So there you go. People are bullish AF, bro. Bullish AF. So that's why we're going to talk about the market overview.
The sound check, baby, it's a sound check. I'm gonna check this sweet mic. Why don't you check yourself?
Because we're going to the gym, we're gonna have a real good time. We're going to the gym,
Bing bong.
All right, so here we go. Crypto market overview. Let's get it, because we have a sea of green, some red bubbles too. We have some Blur. We got Monero, that's up 3%. Stacks is doing good. Ordi still running. Hex somehow trading, And yeah, we're going to go into some chartery. So if you guys have any coin requests, please make sure you guys put that in the chat. I want to make sure that we are being zesty. We are going to get after it. All right, let's look at Bitcoin. And before we get into Bitcoin, hold on. He's got me. I know he's got me.
Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video?
$48,935 Bitcoin. We are down 1.99%. We're going to check it out. We're going to check her out. Let's see what's going on with Bitcoins today. See, she's got some momentum. We got that green dot printed, pulling the momentum up. Green money flow is nice. Like she popped out. Like we saw that it was a little bit iffy, slightly red the other day. We pulled through. Although the VWAP is heading towards that zero line. Not a fan of it. I would like, obviously, to go the other way around because that's more ideal. However, the RSI, we are looking here, and we were overbought, and we're kind of cooling off now, which, again, makes sense that we had this really nice run-up. Let's see, from over here, 42.5, just about up to the high of yesterday. The close was 17%. Right now, we're still about 13% in the green from that day, which is nice, beautiful, zesty. Seems like TA is low-key being respected here at 48.4, where buyers are defending it. We opened at that. We closed above it. We closed at 50K yesterday, which was actually blissful. And yeah, we're looking to defend this 48.3, 48.4. And the next level we're looking at is 51.8. 51.8. That seems zesty to me. And then also, you guys could also look at 44.8 if you want to be cautious as well. But that's really my thoughts there. It's gonna be a real good time going to the gym, man. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh my God. Yo, we're booming right now. We have 15,040 subs. Whoa. We're pimping right now. This is crazy. Wow, that's awesome. Let's go to Ethereum, bro. And Ethereum, really, really nice stuff going on. So 2632 Ethereum down 1%. Green money flow, VWAP down just a little bit. Momentum pulled up with that green dot. We have that RSI that's popping as well. Overbought on that line of overbought. We don't know if she's going to pop back up or not, but we've been seeing Ethereum really have that push with the RSI, and it seems pretty strong there. But we'll see if it retraces, because what goes up must come down. I mean, we need to cool off at one point or another. Like right here, we were overbought and we cooled off. We went below 2340, stuck around 2100. 2200. Sorry about that. And then we picked up. We crossed 2340, which again was a very magical number. We knew it was a magical number, and we were hoping that it would bring us right to 2613, which it kind of did. Nice, slow, and steady. Brought us to 2613. We closed at about 2660 yesterday. Seems like we're fiddling with 2613. We had a low today of 2590. Ideally, I would like to stay above $2,600 here and move on up and close above at least this wick high here of 2715. And this was from January 12th. We had a really nice run there, and that's when the RSI was pamping. So I would really like to see what happens there if we cross that. And then the next major level is 2775. Based on previous history and such. Because we're going to the gym. And look at Litecoin. It's a Litecoin, the right coin. Everybody loves freaking Litecoin, and especially because you'll be at the Litecoin Summit. Yeah, Litecoin Summit, yeah. I love the Litecoin Summit. I want to actually plug that for a second really quick. Because we're going to the gym. Hold on, let's get that link. Oh, hello. Okay, hold on. Litecoin Summit. There we go. Doopity-doo. Make sure you guys check out the Litecoin Summit. Again, tickets are only $84, and it's just freaking awesome. And July 24th to the 25th. I see a lot of pickles in here. Oh my gosh, so many pickles. Is this because of Geo? I'm not flirting with you, Dave. I'm not good at it. What are you talking about? You guys are crazy. All right. Let's get after it, guys. But yeah, I love Litecoin, man. Litecoin is beautiful, except that I don't think it's beautiful that, again, I wanted to stay above the 200-day SMA for a week. We got a nice 4 days out of it. And then today we are rejecting it. And we're at, again, $69. Interesting, but not what we want to see. We're down 5% on the dot right now. Fresh red dot, speaking of dots, printing upon market Cipher. Momentum spiking down just a little bit. Money flow is meh. And also we have this VWAP that's down, and I'm just not happy about it. I'm not happy about it, Ronald. Thank you for the fire emoji, but I'm not happy right now, especially because we were very nice and bullish here with the RSI, and we took a freaking poop and we flushed down to neutral. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Don't mess around or else you find out. Very simply, very simply. You like going up my world? I can't.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
What a sicko, dude.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Trying to pay a deli with crypto. How ignorant.
Well, listen, why can't I pay with crypto? What's your problem? What's your problem, Joe? You want to beef? Literally, Joe wants to fight. Joe wants to fight. But anyway, listen, I'm looking at the 200-day SMA. It's currently at $69.75. We're only a few cents away. I'm hoping that we could close above it and battle it. It's defended. Ronald, he said Ronald. Like, he's making fun of the way I say his name. He said, "You're welcome, Fire Stream." Thank you. You guys are too much. But yeah, the main levels I'm looking at $74.50. And then again, I'm worried about $62 Litecoin, but I hope it's not. I hope it's not bad. Ethereum is looking pretty good. Like I said, Bitcoin looking pretty snazzy. Let's go to Cardanzo, which is stuck at 54 cents. And maybe we could look at that 45 cents and then 64. What else is going on? Let's look at a random alt. I want chart requests too. Do you guys have chart requests? I don't know if I have any noted right now. You'll fight. You're in New York now. Are you serious? Come at me, bruh. Oh my gosh. 3 diggies. Stop the madness. Hold on. Where? My beautiful friends, where are my requests out here? I'm like looking. I don't know if I can find any. I'll just look at some random ones. Chad, nice to see you. Thank you for being a member for 2 months. I appreciate that. It's so funny. Joe is paying you to fight. Joke's on him. Yeah, that's true. All right. Yeah. Let's do some requests. Now I see them coming in. Okay. All right. So, oh yeah, Doge. Let me go over Doge for Doge Bowl. 8-cent Doge, over 8 cents right now. We had a little low of 0.079 again, and I just don't know why. Like, Doge loves that freaking number. I want it to go away. We're at 8 cents now, down 1.5%, just over that. Red money flow. Green dot pulling the momentum up, but that VWAP does not look promising. Also, the RSI is giving me meh. It's giving me neutral. It's giving me slightly bearish. So I would look at closing above 8 cents. Again, 0.086. That's where I want to be. And then 9.5 cents is that warm and fuzzy number. Okay, so, oh gosh, someone wants me to look at Hex. I'm scared. Okay, yeah, let's look at Hex. Because we're going to the freaking Jimmy. I don't remember where I had a chart for this. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, yeah, I have it. Okay. Oh, all right. Yeah, Trading View. So, Hex is finally a penny, kids. Finally a penny once again. Not 0.19% in the green money flow, green dot printed. VWAP slightly sliding down a little bit. We have this RSI that's moving up, but slightly sideways, giving sideways energy. Maybe it could move back up. We were very overheated not too long ago, and that's when we were really pushing over here for this penny, and we were kind of lingering, but now we did hit that penny again. So ideally, I would look to close at this level and then go try again a penny and a half, like right here where we just failed majorly. So that's my major level. Bullish. Neutral is closing right here, and then bearish is failing and rejecting the 200-day SMA and going back to like 0.0027 cents about. That's the hexagons. Now let's go to, I saw DNX is in the chat, so let me go to that. So Dynex, still the same levels apply. 54 cents I'm looking at as support, bullish 76. Red dot printed, it's just giving me sideways between the VWAP, red dot, the momentum, the money flow, just giving sideways. It's down 4%, 60 cents. So yeah, I'm still looking at that 55 or 55 cents is really what I'm looking at still.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Did you know Geo is an uber fast pooper? Eyes, white tick mark.
I don't know if like that's a good thing or a bad thing though. I think that's actually pretty good. But yeah, I got the sound for you. Efficiency. Stop. Okay, let's go to Link. Link is $19.78, down 3.38%. Again, we have some levels we were looking at in the bullish and bearish direction. Overall, we had so many things laid out. We were watching from the nitty freaking gritty with Chainlink. Now, again, like I remember last bull market, watching Link go from literally was this $2 all the way up. I remember when it hit the all-time high, it was like $50, right? What was it? Hold on, let me get the exact number. It closed at like $52. Like, I remember this. Just wilding out, man. Wilding out. Anyway, so let's take a look at where we're at now. Like I said, $19.76, down 3.5%. It seems like $19.59 is being defended. We were looking at $18 specifically, but $19.55 looks like it's being defended. Obviously, neutrally, you want to close there. And then expanding that line out a little bit so you can see our bullish scenario is $26.19 just based upon previous price action and failing to hold support at this level, which led to a major downturn. And then bearish level is still looking at over here, the $16.21, which was a major resistance until we established support at $15.33, and then we started to take off a little bit. Oopsie. Let me see. Avalanche. All right, let's do some Avalanche. All right, Avalanche, $39.52, down 3.5%. We have a green dot that's printing on the momentum that brought it up pretty nicely. VWAP is down, though, with slight green money flow, and the RSIs are far apart, which indicates a little bit of volatility. Currently, we are in bullish zone, but aiming bearish, which isn't the most ideal situation, gotta say. However, it seems like the TA, again, coming into play, $41, where it's just like we're tapping it and we close there, but we are slightly rejecting it today. Again, $29.86 still comes back in, $29.50 still comes back into play. It was previous support. And I, again, would like to neutrally close here at $41 and see if we could bullishly go to 48. That's really what I got for you. Flat smack, so don't forget to flat smack the like button. I agree.
Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video?
What other things do we have in here? Hello, Wayne, Swash, Bacon. I need to say hello to all my people. So many more people came in. Alexandra G, True. Okay, what else? Mark Dutch is in the chat. Jeez, what is going on in here, dude? Flying Tiger. Who else? Clamar, nice to see you. MetaMask is in the chat. What else? I think I got all of it. Cuzzy, I did the link for you. Crypto Farmer, I said hello to already. All right, cool. And hi, Rudy Poo. If I didn't say hello to you guys, please make sure you yell at me and tell me like that I didn't say good morning to you. Dale, hello. Sharam, hello. Dakota alt account, what up? David Brumblebee, nice to see you. Roland, hi. You're making breakfast for the babes. Oh my gosh, this is for the babies. I hope the TV is on.
Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Pamp it up. You gotta pamp it up for the babies. Belle said, don't give out my number. You're crazy. M2, nice to see you. Shada, nice to see you. Welcome to the show. Moby Rick, good morning. Andy S, so thank you for a great stream as usual. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, it's freaking cold out in New York today. I wanted to go to the gym and such, but I don't know if I'll be able to make it to the gym today. I'm a little bit scared, man, because it's like crusty outside. I think I don't really see like the snow as much as I did. I don't know if it's coming down a little bit, but before it was like whoosh, like all this crazy stuff that was going on. And I went outside, took the picture, and you guys can even see if I go back to the picture that it was like, it was snowy. It was freaking snowy. And you guys could see my hair was covered. My hair was all nice. It was all fluffy. And then I went outside and I guess messed it up. It's like decent right now, but crazy. It's just sick. The snow. It's like the first real snow I've had in a while, so I guess I can't complain. The only thing is I just don't like snow. I like going out, you know, like in like, you know, woohoo, fluffy snow, and I draw a picture on a vehicle. But you know, like I'm not like fully enthused with the cold. It was like actually like really toasty in my room last night, and then I woke up because I had to open windows, man, and I was just frozen. So there's like no in between. Do I like Arculus wallet? I think they're pretty cool, Charlie. Ben, thank you for the rose. Barkley, thank you. Do you need to be on YouTube to see the charts? Yes, you do. Okay, cool. I need to come down to Florida. I know. Gio. All right. Hi. Good morning, Gio. Good morning. Happy now, you Canadian. I thought Canadians were supposed to be nice. But I feel like you're a little bit spicy, Gio. I feel like you're a little bit spicy. Right, Ty Malone? The city is getting snow. Upstate, we have nothing. Really, Ty? I would think it's quite the opposite. I would think freaking upstate gets hammered, and we're getting like the little blitz of it. You know what I mean? Bell Miner, a member for 1 month, said hashtag GTFO NYC. I agree. Canadians, nice. Have I seen Red Panda? I don't know. I've had nothing but positive experiences with Red Panda, and I heard he's going to come to Litecoin Summit. I heard a lot of people are coming to Litecoin Summit. Guys, you better be popping out to Litecoin Summit in July 24th to the 25th. Come hang out with me in Nashville, Tennessee. We're going to yeehaw. Ideally, I don't know if I'll have too much time, but I really want to get a pair of cowboy boots. I want to get a hat. I want to go yeehaw. You know what I mean? And just have like a really good time. John English said, no gym, no pump. I know. I want to go to the gym, but I don't know if I'm safe. I wouldn't ask like to drive, you know, like I don't think that's an option. Walking is not an option. Train, I don't know, because the trains could be messed up too. So I don't know. I want to go to the gym. That's what my heart wants. But I just don't know if I can physically get there. That's what I'm sad about. That's what I'm sad about. Have I met Dan Ruggs? He's coming to Nashville. No, I have not met Dan in person, but Dan comes to the show. You've got friends in Tennessee. You might come down. Let's go. Bacon, eggs, and hash. Kill the game. Kill the freaking game. Galaxy lives there. Then come down to the summit, man. Come down to the summit. Wow, this is going to be such a good time. Whoa. Gaming with Smokey Dan said his sauna room turned into an ice box. You have a sauna room? That sounds absolutely freaking amazing. Alexander G said it's okay to miss a day. You know what, Alexander G? You're totally right. Except that, like, I'm crazy and I love going. I just love it. And it hurts my heart when I cannot. Randy will be able to have a drink for the first time ever. Yeah, for sure. For sure, first time. And I can't wait. Friday, man. 3 more days until my birthday. Tomorrow is the 14th. Is that correct? Yes. Tomorrow's the 14th, which is Valentine's Day. So tomorrow we're going to be Valentines. Like, who wants to be a Valentine in this chat? I mean, I don't know. I feel like we should all be, like, enjoying the day of love. You know what I mean? I don't know. Ronald... One more for the TikTok live. Thank you for the hat and mustache. I appreciate that. You're the best, man. Oh, okay. All right, Smokey. I thought you were extra bougie, man. I thought you had like a legit sauna room. I don't doubt it, because some crypto bros. Listen, what I know about the crypto bros, and I think bros in general, but like more so the crypto bros, is crypto bros really like to like pamper. Like they like going to the spa, they like the massages, they like the saunas, they like the bathhouse. So yeah, like I know, I'm aware that like crypto men like to be bougie. They like to be bougie in one way or another. And self-care is definitely one of them. So for me to not think you didn't have, like, you know, a little sauna in your house might have been foolish on my end. You know what I mean? Yeah, Valentine's Day tomorrow. Thursday's a plain day, I guess. And then Friday is my birthday. So I'm so excited. We're going to, like, have an amazing day. MTC, please say yeehaw again. Yeehaw. I love the yeehaw. Swash said yar. Oh, yes, Armani's in the chat. Drop a yar for Armani, our OG Zesty fam member. Yar. I love Armani to pieces. Yeah, Armani's amazing. Shout out to Avo. No, I won't get crunk. Don't worry. I'm going to be okay. They like the bathhouse. OMG. Well, yeah, like there's a lot of crypto men that love the bathhouse. A lot of them. Like the Russian ones. Yeah, 100%, dude. I'm telling you right now. I know the reality.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Armani.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
I've returned from the treacherous fields of fiat currency. Yeah.
I'm happy to have you back, Armani. I'm happy to have you back. Sorry you've been MIA. It's okay. I forgive you. As long as you come back, you know, that's all I really care about. I care about you, my friend. I want to make sure you're here and that we are from the rooftops. Oh, hi, Maybach. Thank you. I wouldn't call it a dump. It's not that bad. It's really not. Oh, okay. All right. I'll wait. Ronald, do it again. Give me one more, and I'll do it. Give me one more. I didn't notice. Okay. You don't fully get the whole bathhouse things. I don't think so. Yeah. See, was that good? Was that a good one? Tell me if that was a good one. Sharam with the emojis in the chat. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys so much. This was a very entertaining show. I'm going to tell you that. Oh, San 2020, yeehaw. Thank you for the hat and mustache. Everyone's giving me hat and mustaches, so I yeehaw. Yeehaw. I really want a real one, though. That's the problem, guys. Like, I want a real hat. Not the mustache. I'll pass on that. That's like for Crypto Stash and whatever. He has that mustache. Ooh, banger. Thank you for the rave glasses. That was awesome. But yeah, like, I want a real hat. I want some real boots. But, you know, I'm just saying that. I'm just saying right now. Honestly, guys, I love this show. I freaking love, like, doing what I do every single day. And I know I talk about it a lot, but it's genuinely true. My imaginary friend. I really think that there's going to be a time where everybody and their mother is going to be asking you how to get into crypto. And all of a sudden, you're not going to be the crazy loony that everybody thought you were. And we know that we are our own bank, that we are in control of our money. Oh, John Jermaine, no way.
You're welcome.
Congratulations on your 15K subs. Let's party.
Yay, thank you for my $6 in Bitcoins. I appreciate it. Alex, nice to see you, man. MK, good morning. Juice Toast, hi. Mary Rose, real hat, real Valentine. Real hat, both of those things are non-existent here. But you guys are existent. Hey, you taught Crypto Savvy how to buy crypto, did I? Crypto Savvy learned a lot from you. Did he really? Crypto Savvy's a cute dude, man. I just like want to give him a hug. You know what I mean? Crypto Savvy. You know, his charts are one thing, but he's just like a cool freaking person. And I had him on the show, and you know, so, at one point or another, he warmed my heart. You know what I mean? I think he's a nice dude. Gosh, you guys are crazy. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate every single one of you. You guys are definitely funny. I definitely read the chat, and yeah, you guys are amazing. And this is gonna be an amazing week. We had an amazing week starting yesterday where we just partied, 50K Bitcoin, 15K subscribers. Like, that was actually amazing, and I'm so happy that like the community came together for that. So shout out to everybody that helped with that. It was absolutely awesome. And tomorrow, as always, we'll be back. We'll be back Monday through Friday, as always, at 9:45 a.m. Eastern for the Daily Zest. We're going to keep getting after it. Tomorrow, we're going to share some love. So you better come into the chat tomorrow. And the first thing I want you guys to put in the chat, before you even say hello, throw some hearts, because we want to give everybody love. We want to make sure that we could just be there for one another. And also, let's do a last sub check before I leave. Sub check. Baby, it's a sub check. I'm going to check this sweet sub. Why don't you check yours too? We have 15,041 subscribers. That is beautiful. You guys are absolutely killing it, man. This is beautiful. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys come tomorrow, bring your love, wear red, love life, give someone a hug, give someone a piece of chocolate or something. I don't know. Do something nice for somebody else. Like, I think that's the most important thing. And if you guys are impacted by the snow, stay toasty, stay inside, don't hurt yourself. Make sure you stay safe. Don't go on the road thinking you're a tough guy. Don't be a fool with your life, you know? Be safe. Be warm, be fuzzy, have a great day, be positive. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And as always, 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 bam, ba-bam. What am I going to say in the chat? What am I going to say in the chat? What am I going to do? Stay zesty, everybody. Peace.